Hello everyone, you tuned in to some breaking news on Love with the News. I'm your host, Love Jones, with the best ghetto black and white news reaction. I hope you're ready to see what a hot mess we have here today. All views and opinions are welcome, so feel free to spam up the comments and share. Now watch me deliver. Controversy. So today it looks like we do have some drama coming out of LA, and it actually looks like a third world country out there as people in the streets fight back against ICE, Trump's Immigration Act. Now, granted, no one wants to see families being torn apart right in their faces, but isn't this what the people wanted? BBC News writes, troops sent by Trump arrive in LA with more immigration raid protests expected. LA police reject immigration enforcement claims of slow response. They write, we reported that Immigration and Customs Enforcement Acting Director Todd Lyons blamed the LA Police Department, LAPD, for taking over 2 hours to respond to unrest on Friday. The LAPD has denied this, contrary to the claim that LAPD delayed its response for over 2 hours. Our personnel mobilized and acted as swiftly as conditions safely allowed. The LAPD tells the BBC's U.S. partner CBS News. The police say their response time was impacted by significant traffic congestion, the presence of demonstrators, and the fact that federal agents had deployed irritants into the crowd. They say this created a hazardous environment for responding officers, but adds that within 55 minutes of the call for help, officers had started to disperse the crowds. The LAPD also says its response was affected because they had not coordinated with federal agencies in advance and so could not proactively plan for possible unrest. Last night's clashes between protesters and immigration officers came after similar confrontations the day before in downtown Los Angeles, where LA police faced off with demonstrators. Responding to Friday night's unrest, the acting director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement calls the events appalling. Our brave officers were vastly outnumbered as over 1,000 rioters surrounded and attacked a federal building, Todd Lyons says in a statement. He also suggests that Los Angeles police were slow to react, saying it took over 2 hours for the Los Angeles Police Department to respond despite being called multiple times. Earlier, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth suggested that active duty Marines could be called in if the violence in LA continues. Hold up now. Now, a defense official says several hundred Marines have received orders to prepare for deployment in case they're needed in Los Angeles, according to BBC's U.S. partner CBS News. Meanwhile, U.S. Northern Command, a combatant commands of the Department of Defense, says the California National Guard 79th Infantry Brigade combat team has deployed approximately 300 soldiers to the 3 separate locations in the greater Los Angeles area. Donald Trump's Border Czar, Tom Homan, has warned that someone could lose their life if clashes between protesters and immigration officers continue. Homan, who was put in charge of the U.S. borders after Trump took office, tells NBC, it's a matter of time before someone gets seriously hurt. If this violence continues, someone's going to lose their life. He says Trump's unusual move to send in the National Guard is needed to help us protect public safety. With all that being said, it looks like that activists are not afraid to protest again today. What is the National Guard? Some might ask. Well, I'll tell you. CNN writes that the National Guard are on the ground in LA after Trump's deployment order. But that doesn't seem to be stopping anything. Border Czar says California officials could get arrested for impeding raids. President Donald Trump's Border Czar Tom Homan told NBC News that local California officials, including the governor of LA, mayor, could be arrested if they continue to oppose the federal operation around Los Angeles. I'll say about anybody, Homan said, it's a felony to knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien. It's a felony to impede law enforcement from doing their job. All right now, y'all, this is getting real ghetto around here. Let's hear from the people.
Trump, the administration, the Border Patrol, ICE, they know that they cannot go anywhere in this country where our people are and try to kidnap our workers, our people, and they can't do that without an organized and fierce resistance.
We're just here living, working. They stopped at Home Depot where they know that people are undocumented. So us as a community have came here to try to make peace so that they don't make families separate one another.
This is what they wanted. They wanted people to riot. They wanted the people to start fireworks. They wanted the people to start burning out. Why? Because this is the effect. So they can make us look bad. So they can make us seem that we're the ones causing this, that we started it. We didn't start this.
Well, it looks like LA continues to be one of the top places in the US for the we ain't having it attitude. As a California native, I can respect that because I ain't having it either. Now, we do have a plethora of problems in the US, but unfortunately, this is one of them. Being stripped away from your families and taken back to a country that you don't even know about anymore is very sad. On the other hand, following the laws of the land is also necessary, some may say. Let's see what else we have.
Where are you, Mama? What the hell?
How do you guys feel about all of this? Remember, we do have a voice. Let me know your thoughts. Well, this concludes today's video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm your host, Love Jones, signing off. Thank you for watching. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a news reporter.